Now, what if your current conflict could become your next opportunity? One local nonprofit is helping adults and kids expand their toolbox and learn new strategies for navigating conflict. Joining me now from the Conflict Center are Beth, Rebecca, and Josie. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So Beth, let's start with you. Tell our viewers about the Conflict Center and really what is your mission?
Yeah, so our mission is to provide people with the practical skills to embrace and transform everyday conflict. So we're really looking at educational opportunities, training, and other resources to help folks reframe how they understand conflict. Most of us grew up thinking of conflict as something to avoid, something that's negative, you know, all of these really negative pieces to it. And so reframing how we think about it and utilizing it to build relationships, solve problems, strengthen our family or workplace or wherever we're experiencing that conflict.
Yeah, that's really wonderful. A great way to put a spin on it. So tell us a little bit about the history of the Conflict Center and how this all got started.
Yeah, so the Conflict Center's been in Denver and in Colorado since 1987, so over 30 years. We were founded by a woman named Liz Loescher, who really recognized, she was a former school teacher, and she recognized in the classroom kids didn't have the skills to address conflict productively and non-violently, right? And so she created a curriculum that then became the basis for all of our programming at the Conflict Center. It started in her basement, and it's funny, I run into people in Denver all the time that say, oh, I was in Liz's basement. So she really, from there grew. We now have our own building and in the Sunnyside neighborhood, but still that foundational passion of providing practical skills, really looking at that practical piece, because sometimes it feels too, you know, like theoretical, like really how do we do this and how do we understand ourselves in addressing conflict effectively.
Nice. Well, Rebecca, tell us a little bit more about some of those resources or classes that are available for adults and parents.
Yeah, sure. So we have our main class, our adult class, which is titled Addressing Conflict and Anger Effectively. That is open to any individual. We sometimes have individuals who are referred to us, or we have community members who just want to get better communication skills to speak to a partner, a neighbor, a boss, or someone in the workplace. And then we also offer a free parenting class that uses restorative practice principles to help better relationships between parents and kids. And basically we discuss how to strengthen family relationships, how to set age-appropriate boundaries, and how to repair harm if and when those boundaries get crossed.
Okay. Well, Josie, you're a facilitator and you work with kids a lot. So tell us a little bit more about kind of the age range that you work with and what are these kids learning?
Yeah, we offer rethinking conflict classes to youths 11 to 18. They learn really important social and emotional skills like recognizing emotions like anger, learning how to healthily and effectively communicate, and making healthy decisions. Yeah.
Great. And really, what has your experience been like, and what type of training have you received?
I received the Rethinking Conflict training for about 6 months, and I learned new vocabulary like cool-down techniques and anger management. And at the end of our 6 months, we actually did a fundraiser, and it was really nice because those who attended from the community, we could teach what we learned and kind of just leave a good impact.
That's so wonderful. You are making a big impact, I'm sure, for a lot of kids. Now, Beth, you have also a restorative justice workshop. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So we take that same idea of reframing conflict and have a variety of ways that we then teach that or work. And so we do restorative practices in schools and organizations. So it's looking at how do we reframe discipline and how do we take responsibility in different ways. And then we also have a partnership with the Denver District Attorney's Office for a restorative justice program that we call Restorative Denver. So participants are referred from the DA's office, and their cases are handled through a community-based process where they can take accountability and actually have the opportunity to repair the harm that they caused.
Great. And Rebecca, we are in this sort of digital age, of course. So your classes can be in person, but do you also offer virtual classes?
Yeah, we do offer both options. So if people out of state want to take our classes, we offer virtual. And if you want to come to the actual center, we have them in person.
Great. And really quickly, how can people get more information or get involved if they wanted to learn and become a facilitator?
Sure, yeah. If people are interested in getting involved, taking any upcoming classes, becoming a community member or volunteer, we welcome that. They can just go to conflictcenter.org. There are two little links at the top. and one says upcoming classes, one says sign up for our newsletter.
Perfect.
That's the best way to keep up to date on upcoming opportunities.
Great. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. Now sign up for one of their classes to learn practical peacemaking skills that apply at home, at school, or in the workplace. To get involved or to learn more, give them a call at 303-865-5630 or visit their website at conflictcenter.org. Stay with us.